Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Lexi for those who don't know, and I create so much content surrounding Jamaican lifestyle, travel and vlogs. Of late I have been doing quite a bit of videos focused with the Jamaica COVID updates and just what you need to know when coming to Jamaica during a pandemic. Since there are no restrictions coming to Jamaica regarding COVID, you can come without a vaccine, you can come without a COVID test. So if you're interested in finding out more and how to stay safe, then stay tuned. Guys, welcome back. I am so excited that you could join me today. I know I have been MIA for a while, but I'm back and here with another update regarding COVID. All the restrictions have been lifted, so locals and tourists alike are pretty happy about that because we're getting back to some kind of normalcy, and now we're just seeing how well we can maneuver through the new normal. What to expect in my little book, and I'm gonna bring them to you right now. So the first question you have to ask before we start is if it is safe to come to Jamaica. I mean, yes it is. As with all the other countries of the world, Jamaica has just been a bit slow in rolling out the no COVID restrictions policy. It's been a long run, it's been a but now we have reached the stage where we just have no COVID restrictions, and if you want to abide by any COVID protocol that was first instated, then it's on you. If you want to wear your mask, then fine. If you want social distance, fine. That is recommended, but it's not mandatory. We've been able to keep COVID at bay with really low daily reports and a really low positivity rate, so you can look forward to just coming to Jamaica and enjoying yourself with responsibly, of course, because it's not really completely out of the island, but there is a stage that we have reached where you might catch it, might not catch it, but you just take the necessary precautions. So the first what to expect is that the COVID protocol is not in effect as at April 15th, but just to keep COVID at bay and the likelihood of you contracting COVID while you are at a location, at a hotel, at a Airbnb, at a tourist attraction. You can see that some places are still ensuring that they uphold the COVID protocol, even though the Prime Minister of Jamaica stated that you don't need to wear your mask, you don't need to social distance, you don't need to come to Jamaica with a COVID test, you don't have to get travel authorization, you don't have to get any of that. But some places still ensure that you uphold that protocol that has been in effect for like what, 2 years. So yeah, just abide by the protocol. They're not going to lock you up, they're not going to cuss you off, and they're not going to tell you that you can't come in, but just be respectful of those persons that do ask you to wear a mask or do wear a mask around you. Don't get in no argument with nobody. Secondly, Jamaicans will have a half and half attitude. Half of persons, like I said in the first point, will actually wear their mask, social distancing and all that good stuff, while the others have been waiting patiently for the restrictions to be lifted. So you'll have some people wearing masks, you'll have some people not wearing masks, you'll have some people social distancing, you'll have some people up in your space, you'll have crowds at parties, or you'll have places at 40% capacity. You'll have full hotels with no wearing mask. You'll have some hotels that allow you to wear your mask or strictly enforce that you wear your mask. So it's kind of like a half and half. You don't know what you'll get until you get there, but I can safely say that persons are slowly but surely taking off their masks and operating as such. So just be careful when you come to Jamaica or anything. But if you're the person that don't wear their mask and you're fine with everything going on, then by all means you'll be fine. But if you are a person that's not really ready to see everybody Lego, then you just wear your mask. Simple as that. So like I said, I keep saying and I keep bringing it back. There's literally no COVID restrictions. That means no curfew. This is also a very important thing because I know months on months on months, probably a year now, I have been saying, okay guys, the curfew is now this to this, the curfew is now this to this, the curfew is now that to that. No, there are no curfews. That means that everybody can go anywhere. People can stay out until morning time. People can go to party and don't care in the world how them going to reach home before police lock them up. That is what I'm saying. There are no curfews anymore. So you don't have to worry about places locking off or places locking down at a certain hour. You don't have to be busting it to get back to your hotel in time for curfew. None of that anymore. You guys can come and enjoy the place to its fullest. You can go to a tourist attraction. You can go to 2, you can go to 3 in one day. So you can expect that and you can get more out of your day and you can plan accordingly. Coming into the next point, I expect that the positivity rate of COVID reports will come in. We are going to see an increase because there are more persons going to be asymptomatic. There are more persons that are going to be walking around without a mask, without no social distances. There are going to be crowds every and anywhere. And you're going to be wondering how on earth you're going to survive. But we just say that more persons will be vaccinated. Hopefully more persons will be wearing their mask. Hopefully what I am expecting or anticipating or assuming that, you know, some reverse psychology will take place since the Prime Minister states that, hey, there are no restrictions. More persons will be doing what they're supposed to do because, you know, they're fair of catching it. There's still a large percentage of persons that are not vaccinated, so they are at a higher risk of catching it than the vaccinated persons. And even if you're vaccinated, you can still catch it. Let me just point that out right there, just in case you never knew. If you're vaccinated, you can still catch it and you can be asymptomatic, and then you can give a person that is unvaccinated or somebody that's vaccinated and will catch it and then won't be protected because they already have comorbidities. But that's another video by itself. I'm just gonna state that there might be a increase in the COVID reports as a result of the April 15th change in the COVID protocol. So the last point I want to say is what to expect, that more persons will be taking vaccine because they know that, you know, if they don't, then yeah, they're at a higher risk of catching COVID. I mean, I'm not saying that you should take the vaccine or you shouldn't take the vaccine or you're going dead. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I respect everybody and their choices. So I'm just saying you'll see a greater uptake in the vaccine rates. Hopefully it will be half of Jamaica. It couldn't. I'm not holding my breath, but we'll see. And I'll report on that too in the next video that I was going to do with the month update of the COVID cases. So stay tuned for that. That's all I have for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. For what it's worth, I think these are what you can expect. And you can expect more travelers. You can expect more people coming to Jamaica. Because, you know, some persons were really hesitant in coming because they know, say, the PCR test is expensive. And they have to take it, one to come to Jamaica and one to go back to wherever they're coming from. No vaccine. And then I know some persons that were vaccinated were kind of like, oh my god, the PCR test is still expensive even when I'm vaccinated. And then the unvaccinated persons had to go to quarantine. I know a lot of persons are saying, oh no, Not today. The island vibe is gonna miss me because I cannot be taking a PCR test and then come to Jamaica and have to quarantine for how many days, it don't matter, and then try to enjoy my vacation during curfew. Like, who does that? But now I will anticipate a lot more tourists coming to Jamaica and having a great time. I know Jamaican locals are just like, oh God, what on earth? But guys, keep safe, keep blessed, and keep awesome. I will see you in the next video. Bye.